Let me see. Manchester United, okay. Wales, okay. Tenor, Manitoba. We have two Manitobas here. Adejoke is Manitoba, and Tenor is also Manitoba. Ine is Wales, that's UK, I believe. And Joe is Manchester. Okay, that's also UK, I believe. Fantastic. All right, then keep it coming. I'm happy to see where you are all watching me from. So now I'm going to share my screen with you in now. Please confirm you can see my screen. Just type screen in the chat. Once, if you can see my screen, just put screen in the chat if you can see my screen. Okay, thank you, Joy. Thank you, Ebony. Okay, I see the screens. All right. Thank you, everyone. Okay, fantastic. Yeah. All right. Hello and welcome to the Monetize Your Expertise Masterclass. This class is powered by the Wealthy by Design HQ Coaching. Now, this is a class where we focus on how to turn your existing skills, expertise, experience, and knowledge into a premium transformational coaching, consulting, or advisory business that makes you 10K plus a month without you posting daily on social media or using complicated funnels. Now, who can tell me why you need to focus on more than just your passion or just your knowledge if you want to make premium income? Who can think of a good reason why they need to focus on more than just their passion or what they have passion for or more than what they know if they want to make premium income? Let me see the charts. Anyone can guess. I'll be happy to see any guesses, unless you don't agree with me. Just say I don't agree. um, who can tell me why they need to focus on more than just their passion or knowledge if they want to make premium income? Fantastic, because you need to provide value that people would be willing to pay for. Thank you, Adejoke. Very, very good. You need to provide value. Please, everyone, if you got that, just type value in the chat or put value in your notes, okay? Just value. Put that value, circle it, underline it, bolding it. You need to provide value just beyond your knowledge. Ebony says, broadens the ideas of many others. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. If you can please reframe it out so I can understand better. Ine says, people are willing to pay for unique solutions to, Ine, let me just bring you up to teach this class. And it says people are willing to pay for unique solutions to identified problems rather than staying fixated on passion. I love you. With the love of God, of course. That is so good. That if I need to copy that somewhere and, just have it at somewhere in my hand. Okay. Yes. So thank you so much for sharing that. And I'm going to tell you my own reason why you need to focus on more than monetizing your passion and your knowledge if you want to make premium income. Okay. My first reason is because knowledge is currently a dime a dozen. Yes. Knowledge is what? Is currently a dime a dozen because thanks to AI, thanks to Google, thanks to YouTube University, people are just learning free stuff, free knowledge online, right? So if you want to earn premium value, You have to learn to apply yourself to more than just knowledge. So for those of you who are focused on monetizing your passion for anything, you must look beyond the passion to the problem that you can solve with that passion if you want to make money from it. I hope that's clear. So in this class, we are talking about turning your certifications, your licenses, your years of experience on your job or your business into a real expert business that hits 10K plus months. Is that okay? And we're not just talking about business alone. We are talking about purpose, clarity, and life alignment. And this is because when you step into alignment with what God has placed inside you, income alignment follows, influence follows, confidence follows, clients follow, money follows. And if you're ready to step into alignment, just type "I'm ready" in the chat. Just type "I'm ready." Again, I want to welcome you. I'm grateful you are here because you are each a prayer answered for me. Oh, yes. I prayed to God to bring you, and He did. Yes. And before we go on, I'd like to get a feel of those of you who are in the room as an expert. So tell me, I'm going to put up a poll. Tell me, as an expert, what kind of services do you offer primarily? Where's the poll? Yes, there you go. Yes, so please answer the poll in the chat. Just vote, okay? As an expert, what kind of services do you offer primarily? Do you offer coaching, consulting, mentoring, advisory services, training, or none at the moment? Maybe none. You're not really up for anyone at this time. Okay. I see coaching, good. I see mentoring, I see training. Oh, wow. It seems we have a lot of those people. Then I see none. Okay, please give me more. Guys, look at your screen and vote. Okay, look at your screen and vote. Tena says advice and coaching. Okay, so please click vote on your most current one, like the one that you can say, yes, you have the most results and you have the most expertise or experience at. Okay, let me see that in the chats, in the poll. Okay, fantastic. I see we have consultants more. Okay, consulting more. Okay. All right, thank you so much. That's good. All right, so back to slides. Okay, hold on. Yes. You can still see my slide. Yes, of course you can. So now while you're voting, I also want you to go to the WhatsApp update group and leave a message saying, "I'm live in class." Okay? Just say, "I'm live in class." Okay, just type "I'm live." I hope you can now type in the chat in the room. Just type "I'm live in class." And let me see. "I'm live in class." I hope the room is openable. So just type "I'm live in class" if you can see that message right now on the WhatsApp group. Let me see. Yes, it's open. Just type "I'm live in class." Thank you very much for typing. Awesome. Great, great. Let me see you say "I'm live in class." Thank you, Amberlyn. Thank you, Joy. Okay, I see you doing that. Now, while you do that, I would like to simply read to you copyright and intellectual property notice. So all content shared in this training, including frameworks, slides, concepts, scripts, and materials, is the intellectual property of Temi Ajibewa and Wealthy by Design HQ. This content is provided for personal use only and may not be copied, reproduced, distributed, recorded, or shared in any form without prior written permission. Unauthorized use, duplication, or distribution is strictly prohibited. Then we have the earning disclaimer. This training is for educational and information purposes only. Now, while we share real client results and success stories, individual results will vary based on effort, experience, market condition, and implementation. There are no guarantees of income or specific financial outcomes. Any example of income or result are not promises or projections of your potential earnings. Your success depends on you, on your commitment, consistency, and ability to take action. All right? Good. So now, let me say this early on. You are not here by accident. You are not here to just check it out. You're here because something in you is ready. Ready for clarity, ready for confidence, ready for premium clients. And when I say premium clients, I mean people who are ready and willing to pay for your services. People who are ready and willing to pay what you are asking for. And they are also resourceful enough to make the investments, even if they don't have the money at hand. Okay? And then people who are also ready, you are also ready for the next level of your calling. Right? And when I say calling, I don't mean in a ministerial way. I mean in a purposeful way, not in a pastoral way. No, okay. So if any of the above sounds like you, just type I'm in class, okay? Type I'm in class in the chat. And in this class, we will align your expertise with your income, all right? Now, I love to connect with my class attendees off the classroom. So if you would like to connect with me beyond this class, I want you to go on LinkedIn right now and search for Temi Ajibewa. So I'm not so active on other social media platforms. So LinkedIn is the best place to catch me. LinkedIn is the best place to catch me. So give me a follow and send me a DM that says monetize. That is Monetize, monetize. Now, this lets me know that you were a participant of this class. And so later on, I'll swing around and I'll connect with you, I'll chat with you, and so on, okay? So go ahead, go on LinkedIn right now, search for my name, and DM me the word monetize, okay? Fantastic. Now, let me tell you quickly what you will learn in today's class. Right, you're going to learn two things from me in the next 90 minutes. Number one is the 10K a month monetization framework that fixes whatever has been holding you back from your 10K months. Now, this is my proprietary content known as the monetization activation triangle framework. Okay, then I'll show you the 10K a month readiness check using an amazing AI tool I specifically built to help you assess for the monetization framework. Now, if you don't have ChatGPT on your phone, now is a good time for you to go and download it because we would use it in about 20, 30 minutes. Okay? Go and get ChatGPT on your phone. All right, so let me ask you a question. Quick question. Why do you think people come to classes like this and they end up with nothing to show for the class after 1 or 2 weeks? Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat. Why do you think people attend classes like this? They come in, they pay attention, they take notes, but they end up with nothing to show for the class after 1 or 2 weeks. Who can tell me in the chat? I'm hoping I can get great guesses again, like I got earlier on. I really love that. I'm going to chill. Okay, someone said no follow through. Okay, thank you, Pam. That's a good one. No follow through. Okay. Now, I would say the number one reason I have found is that people don't take action. They don't take action. That's the reason why. And action brings clarity. So Ike says, for me, I need more clarity because I'm not that tech savvy. Okay. How do you become tech savvy? It's by taking action on what you know already. Nobody was born tech savvy. Or do you know anybody who was born tech savvy? No. Even your kids who seem to be tech savvy, it's because they use the tech often and often and often. So the more you use it, the savvier you would become at it. Do you agree with me, Ike? And it says, because lessons learned remained documented on papers without execution plan in place. Thank you very much. That is it. And do you know the number one reason people don't take action? Fear. They let fear rule their decision, not faith. And this is why at the end of this class, I will be giving you the opportunity to implement all you will be learning today so that you are not left stranded, wondering what your next steps should be. Okay? All you have to do is commit to taking action. What did I say? Commit to taking action and not doing fear or overthinking. Can you commit to that? If yes, type deal in the chat. Like you commit to taking action. You commit to taking action. Type deal in the chat. Thank you, Adejoke. Thank you, Joy. That today you will not do fear. Today you would not do overthinking. Today you would not do analysis that leads to paralysis. Today you will take action. Today is that day you do what you don't normally do, which is taking action. I want to see more deals in the chat. Glory says deal. Thank you. Tena says deal. Thank you. Ike says, yes, you are right. Ike says deal. Joy says deal. Adejoke says deal. I want many of you to just commit to at least take action on one thing. All right? Good. So why should you trust me? I'll tell you. Simply put, I deliver. I deliver. That's it. Every interaction with me is gold. As confirmed here by one of my past students, Mosun. Mosun said, knowing what to do is as important as knowing how to do it. Despite knowing what I wanted to do, I was so confused on how and where to start my coaching career. But that came to an end when God sent me an angel, Angel Temi Ajibewa. She is your angel when you are lost on what business to do and how to do it. Few hours with Temi will save you 3 years of no direction. She helped me with the much needed direction in my coaching business when I was lost. Now, you can see that indeed you can trust me to deliver, right? So on that note, I want you to set your expectations for this class. I believe I'm here on assignment. I also believe that you are here on purpose, not accidents, okay? Because something in your future is pulling you forward. It pulled you to this class. So declare boldly with me, my ears are open and my heart will understand what I need to grow in this class. Let's say that again. My ears are open and my heart will understand what I need to grow in this class. If you made a declaration, just type amen in the chat. Type amen in the chat. And let me give you another reminder. If you don't have ChatGPT on your phone, now is a good time for you to go and get it, okay? Because we would use it in about 20 to 30 minutes, okay? So quick one. Let me share my episode, my story with you very briefly, because I wasn't always this confident, this positioned, this premium Dr. Temi that you now see today. So yes, I have 2 degrees. I have a BA in English and LLB in law, and even an honorary doctorate in business administration. And yes, I have over 10 certifications and licenses. And yes, I do have the talent, for speaking and all of that. I had a passion. Yes, I was hardworking. And of course, I definitely had the passion, as you can even hear in my voice. I had several published books. I had published several best-selling books. Some are on Amazon, beyond what you have on your screen right now. And I'd even had the recognition in form of stages, awards, media coverage, and so on. But my income did not reflect any of those achievements. Why? Because I was seriously undercharging. I was positioning myself really small. I was still invisible to the right people who could afford to pay me. I was doing the work, but I was not being paid well for the work or the value I bring to the marketplace. I kept asking God, why am I doing everything right? Yet my income did not align with my value, nor the solution I bring to the marketplace. I saw people who were not as hardworking or as good as me making 6-figure a year. And I was struggling to make 2-3K per month in my expert business. I knew I was missing something. If you can relate to this, just type me in the chat. You know you're missing something right now. Like you're really, really good at what you do. You've got the expertise, you've got the experience, you've got the energy, you have the passion. You know something is missing. Just type a me in the chat. And I honor you for your honesty, right? I honor you. And then I had a light bulb moment. It was as though I heard God whispering to me that your value is undeniable, but your positioning is questionable. Your value is undeniable, but your positioning is questionable. And this got me thinking seriously. I didn't fully understand it until some months later, around February of 2021, which was 5 years ago, right? I had my light bulb moment. My light bulb moment happened when a UK-based certified life coach named Sophie booked a paid consultation with me to pick my brain on a coaching business, right? She said, oh, Coach Temi, I'd love to pick your brain on exactly what I can, I can do to grow my business and things like that. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. I'm happy to support you. I'm happy to definitely, help you, grow. And I did. And to be honest, after the session, she felt, oh my God, Kotemi, I need to work with you. And so she asked how she could work with me in my 3-month group coaching program, which she then asked how much was the investment. And I told her $600. And she said, oh, okay. So that's $1,800 in total, right? Which is about 1,500 pounds. You know, she's in the UK. And I said, no, that's $600 for the 3 months of coaching at $200 per month. Oh my goodness. Immediately I said this, I felt so silly. And the realization of what just happened hit me because of how she broke down the price into monthly payments. What she said next shocked me. It was a question, actually. Sophie asked, can I see your refund policy? Can you guess why she asked that question? I'll tell you. My price point caused her to question the quality of my work. Now, mind you, before now, I had only been speaking to people who would want discount on that $600 fee. Or maybe they want to even pay 12 times. No one ever assumed that it was $600 per month. Yeah. And that was when it sank into me that indeed my positioning is questionable. I mean, did you know that your price is a huge part of your positioning as an expert? Do you know that? Yeah, it is. So with Sophie, it was a case of I had finally met my ideal client, but I was too cheap for her to afford. And so anyway, I learned that I shared with her that the program's refund policy was money back guarantee. And this means that if she took action on all I'll be coaching her on, and she didn't get results in 90 days, she could ask for a refund and it will be processed for her. So after a few days, Sophie signed up for $600 and she paid in full. She paid in full. I would say almost the first time I would have such an experience too. And about 3 months later, into the program, she got really outstanding results. And then it was her birthday. She shared a post on Instagram where she mentioned my name as one of the people who influenced her that year, who really helped her to achieve her results. And guess what? She said she almost didn't want to sign up for my coaching because she felt I was too good to be true. Now, how many of you have ever decided not to buy something because you felt it was cheap? And so you felt it was too good to be true? Who can tell me in the chat? Just put me in the chat if you've ever done that. I mean, how many of you have you ever instantly doubted the quality of something because you felt it was too cheap? I know I do. Now, Sophie chose to take a chance on me, but I couldn't stop wondering how many other prospects didn't take a chance on me because of my price. I mean, the number of clients I may have lost back then because I was undervaluing my expertise and undercharging for my offers. Well, the good news is less than a year later, I increased my prices from $600 to over $2,000 for my group coaching program. And by the end of 2021, the fee was $2,400. And guess what? My conversion increased. Oh, yes. And I started having a wait list of clients, to work with me one-on-one. Oh, yes. I mean, I had more people enrolling in the program at $2,400 than when it was at $600. Can you guess why? I'll tell you. I fixed 3 things. I fixed my positioning in 3 ways, rather. The first way I fixed it was I fixed my offer to deliver a bigger transformation for my clients. Yes, I was no longer solving small problems. How? I applied myself to my highest and best use. That's it. Number 2, I fixed my packaging, which is the way I presented the transformation I offer. And then finally, I fixed my sales system to sell to the rich so I could give to the poor. Did you catch that? Now, mind you, being poor means passing over opportunities repeatedly, not necessarily the money in your bank account. Because poor people save money to spend time, while rich people spend money to save time. So think about it. Are you rich or poor? Which one do you spend more? Do you love to spend time in saving money, or do you don't mind spending money to save time? It tells which behavior you are more of. Now, there's the class you are more of, rich or poor. Now, I learned that undercharging yourself will not only make you lose out on good income, it will also make the people that should get the transformation you can offer them to also lose out. Because imagine if Sophie had said, oh, because Semi is too cheap, I'll not buy from her. If she just say, you know what, I'll not ask for a refund policy, I just will not buy from her, she would have missed out on the transformation I could have offered her. True or true? Think about it. What justification do you have to undercharge yourself if you bring premium value to the marketplace? You could say, oh, you are a beginner, but that should not stop you from charging premium or charging according to the value you offer. You could say, oh, you don't have certification. Trust me, there are people with less charging more. You could say, oh, the market is saturated. No, that only shows that the market is profitable, with an opportunity for you to stand out with your unique value proposition. So listen to this carefully, right? The difference between the you who charges $1,000 as an expert and the you who would charge $10,000 as an expert is the you who believes she deserves it. The difference between the you who charges 1,000 and the you that will charge 10,000 is the you who believes she deserves it. And this is why you have to show up at your highest and best value, not minding your skin color, your accent, your body shape, your age, your gender, none of those. I tell my coaching clients all the time, charge based on the value you offer. Think about it. Let's do this test. If you could help someone make or save $100,000, how many percent of that would you charge them? Tell me in the chat. If you could help someone make or save $10,000 or $100,000, how many percent of that do you believe you deserve? Tell me in the chat. How many percentage of that do you believe you deserve? I'm going back to my screen now. Okay, let me see the percentages. 25 to 30%, okay? Adejoke says 45%, okay? Glory says 10%. Fantastic. Good. That's good. Now ask yourself currently, do you currently charge based on this value? Do you believe that you are currently undercharging yourself because you're not charging based on value? And that's it. Now let me ask you, if I could help you make 10K or save 10K a month, how much would you be happy to pay me for it? Adele, please tell me. If I could help you make 10K or save you 10K a month, how much would you be happy to pay me for that? Adejoke, same with you too. If I could help you make 10K, how much would you be happy to pay me for that? Okay, 45%. Good. 4-5. I love it. Now, if you wait to make the money before you invest, that is poverty right there. Because it's poor behavior to want to get all your ducks in a row before you take action. You can say, oh, no, I'm going to wait till I make the money before I pay you. That's not what rich people do. Rich people assess the risk and they take the risk. They are not waiting to get the interest or the profit before they venture into the business. No, you must first venture into the business before you ask for return. Now, if you caught the nuggets I just gave you now on pricing, type, I charge according to the value I deliver. Put it in your notes or put it in the chat. I charge according to the value I deliver. I charge according to the value I deliver. The truth is, you are gifted, you are called, you are needed, but you are not well positioned because you don't have the system. And the marketplace cannot reward what you refuse to position. You can't scale without a system. God can call you, but you must clarify your assignments. God can gift you, but you must package your expertise. God can open doors for you, but you must step into the visibility. And sometimes clarity works like an automatic door. You have to move closer before it opens. The door needs your action for it to open. And so I say action breeds clarity. The Bible says, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. That means there is a prerogative on you to let your light shine. Many of you have been singing all these years, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Ask yourself, are you really letting your light shine? Some of you find it easy to encourage others to shine, to take action, and to be the best, but you don't have anyone telling you the same because you have not invested in such relationships or in such system. You are a coach without a coach. You are a mentor without a mentor yourself. One of my senior colleagues in the industry, she says, a coach without a coach is a cockroach. And let me tell you, such relationships hardly happen for free. I remember when I joined a 30K per annum mastermind in 2021. I was the only African in Africa back then. But being in that mastermind shifted things for me. It made me see how I had been playing small in my industry as a whole. How I was a local champion back then in Nigeria. And guess what? My business income moved from 30K the previous year to over 100K that year. And that was when I learned that the amount of investment you make in yourself determines the amount of return on investment you can demand from yourself. Oh yes, put it in your notes. The amount of investment I make in myself will determine the amount of return I can demand from myself. I hope you got that. So let me ask you, if you are unwilling to invest 1K capital in yourself, can you demand 10K return from yourself? Yes or no? A lot of us women find it easy to pay for extra education, extra courses, buy clothes, shoes, bags, but we don't invest in our personal growth and businesses, or we stay stuck performing below our potentials. I'm a trained lawyer. In my years of being a lawyer, nobody taught me how to make money as a lawyer. Tell me in the chat, how much are you making right now? Like, sorry, I mean, what degrees do you have? Not how much are you making, sorry. What degrees do you have? Just tell me in the chat. What degrees do you have? I'm curious to know. And then I want to know, in those years of your degrees, who taught you the business? Were you ever taught the business of that degree? Yes, that degree you have, were you ever taught that business? Yes, so tell me in the chat, what licenses do you have? What certifications do you have? What degrees do you have? Let's see. You have an LLM, fantastic. That's Masters in Law, right? Good. Were you taught the business of law? Did anyone tell you how to monetize your law degree? Okay, Joy has MBA, Human Resource Management, Economics too. Tell me, Joy, were you taught the business of economics? Like, how do you make money from it beyond just get a job? That's it. Many of us know. And yet you want to start a business, but you're not going to learn how to make money from it. And so this is a monetization activation triangle. And this is a framework that fixes all the issues of under-earning as an expert. This is the simplest and most straightforward system I have found to turn one's expertise and purpose into premium profits. As you can see here, there are 3 angles. There's the first angle, angle 1, second angle, angle 2, and the third angle, angle 3. This gives you the money, right? Each angle represents a system you need to build in order to hit your consistent 10K plus month as an expert. And I will break each angle down for you one by one in a moment. But let me show you the power of this math framework through one of my clients, Abby. Abby is a nutrition coach in the UK, and the math framework I'm about to show you saved Abby $3,000. See what she said to me. She said, I think you saved me $6,000 because that's the cost of the additional certification I was going to register for before I met you. Thank you. And I would probably still have not gained clarity. As you can see, this framework is the real deal. So you want to pay attention within the next 30 minutes. Are you ready? The first angle of the framework is clarity. In order to build a 10K a month expert business, there are 3 things you must be clear on. How many? 3 things. The first is your God-given purpose and assignments. Your purpose is your ultimate reason for being. It is what? Your ultimate reason for being. It is your compass. While your assignment is the task that helps you fulfill your purpose per time. If your compass is not clear, what happens? your journey will be rough. And when purpose becomes clear, direction becomes easy. Listen carefully. Your assignment is not random. Your story is not random. Your gift is not random. Your job history is not random. Your certificate, your degrees, the family you were raised in, your relocation to another country like me is not random. There is a reason people come to you for a particular type of problem or solution, type of help. There is a reason certain problems burden you deeply. There is a reason your heart moves in a specific direction. But a lot of people are suffering from what I call over familiarity with self. You are too familiar with yourself. And this is when everyone but you sees the value in you. And that needs to stop. But it will only stop when you are convinced of your purpose. And hear this. Before clients can recognize you, you must recognize yourself. Before the world can see you, you must see yourself accurately. Before your income can align, the assignment must align. And this is why I insist that my clients are clear on their purpose, their reason for being. Because if you know your why, it should be easier for you to stay the course along the way. But if you don't know your why, you will get discouraged along the way because you are not anchored. You may be wondering, oh, so how is your purpose connected to your expert business? I'll tell you. If you are in alignment with your purpose, it aligns your message, and your expert business becomes a vehicle for fulfilling purpose. Each client you work with becomes an assignment that helps you to fulfill your ultimate purpose in life. That way, you give your best to your clients, and you are 100% committed to helping them get results. Just like each of you are right now, I consider this webinar an assignment that helps me fulfill my ultimate purpose of helping people make more money doing what they love. And this is why I show up 100% every time I teach this class, because my work is how I fulfill my purpose in life. My work is my worship to God. Are you with me? Type I'm with you if you are still in class. So when you are in purpose, you begin to get affirmations like this one here. You begin to get public affirmations like this one here from one of my clients, Prudential. She wrote, Coach Tammy, she wrote, oh my God, Coach Tammy, you are uniquely created to do this 100%. Impact-driven, wisdom-filled, knowledge-based, and the moving wheel of action coach. She said, you know your trade like the back of your hands. You deliver it like electric current with the genuine intention to impact positively. And your light shines brightly through your students. Knowing you, working with you has brought an awakening to my coaching career. Do you see that? This is a public post that she did about me. So I've just explained to you that the first thing you need to gain clarity on is what is your God-given purpose and assignment. The second thing is who you are called to help. All right? That is your ideal clients. You can't just say, oh, people or men or women. No, you must be able to identify them clearly, especially with their pains and their desires. I call these their hell and heaven islands. Please remember this. People may not pay you to get into heaven, but they will pay you to get out of hell. Did you hear that? People may not pay you to get into heaven, but they will do what? They'll pay you to get out of hell. And so the third thing you must clarify is the premium problem you are wired to solve, aka the hair on fire problem of your ideal clients. That is a problem you can solve based on your current skills, your current expertise, your experience, or your knowledge. Note that I use the word premium problem to describe that problem because I want you to apply yourself to your highest and best use. That is, you solve a problem that will get you the most amount of income, not just any problem. Okay? So for example, if your expertise is based on your experience as because you ran a dressmaking business, okay? Dressmaking business, right? Instead of you teaching people the skill of making dresses, what do you think would be a higher and best use of your expertise? Like a higher income expertise that you can help people achieve? Who can guess? Who can guess? Who can guess the premium value that you can attach yourself to, that you can offer people if you have a dressmaking business, a thriving dressmaking business? You could choose to say, oh, I'll teach people how to make dresses. But guess what? Those skills are on YouTube. People can just walk into any fashion house and say, oh, I want to learn here. I know we have levels, but you see, a higher and best use of yourself would be to offer people, to coach them on how they can launch their own fashion brands, how they can launch their own fashion business. Oh, yes. You can also launch personalized styling services. Yes, Adele, you're close to that. So you're going a step further beyond, oh, let me teach you how to make dresses. Teach them how to grow their fashion brand. If you've had that result yourself, you know how to grow their fashion business. So type this in the chat. The bigger the problem I solve, the bigger the fees I can charge. The bigger the problem I solve, the bigger the fees I can charge. A lot of you are trying to turn your passion to profit, but you end up being passionately broke because you have not matched your passion with a premium solution. And that's why I teach you to turn your expertise, which is way beyond your knowledge or your passion, into income, because people won't just pay you because you have passion for something. They will pay you because it solves a problem for them. And again, you must learn to solve bigger problems so you can charge bigger fees. Are we clear on that? Yes, the bigger the problem you solve, the greater the amount you can charge. Exactly. So listen carefully. You are not called to serve everybody. In fact, you can't even serve everybody, even if you tried. Okay? You are not called to solve every problem. You are not called to chase every trend. No, you are called to solve one specific painful problem. One specific painful problem and solve it well. Solve it what? Powerfully. Solve it how? Powerfully. So that way you are able to charge way more for it. You see, God did not create you to be scattered because you have multiple passions or multiple gifts and talents. No. That's for you to be strategic like him, using your gift in different areas of life according to what is needed per time. You see how God created the skies before the birds that will fly in them? Yes. Or how he created the animals, or he created the plants before the animals that will feed on them. That's being strategic. That's why you must seek clarity. Because clarity gives you permission to stop trying to be everything to everyone. And you start becoming the exact person your clients are praying for. Clarity helps you to apply yourself at your highest and best use. Even though you have many uses, you apply yourself at your highest and best use. An example is gold. It becomes more valuable the more it is refined. Not just because it exists. No. So gold in the ground is cheap. Gold in jewelry is more valuable. Gold in electronics or in medicine is profitable. Same material, different application according to how they are refined. So listen carefully. You want to make money with your biggest assets. That is your time and your expertise, not just your knowledge. That way you can have money to pursue your passion. You can then run free conferences, free webinars, create free YouTube channels, for those that cannot afford you. Are we clear? I don't want any of you to be among those passionately broke, talented people. I want you to focus on solving big problems that people can pay you big bucks for. Is that okay? If that sounds good to you, just type "I earn big bucks" in the chat. Let me see. Put "I earn big bucks" in the chat. I earn big bucks in the chat. Fantastic. Okay, I see you. You earn big bucks in the chat. That is great. That is good. Now, trying to be everything to everyone is why many brilliant women stay stuck at 2K months for years. Oh, yes, for years. And it's not because they lack value, but because they lack structure. And every month this continues, you are losing income, you are losing positioning, you are losing confidence, you are losing momentum. So I've just walked you through the first step of the math framework, which helps you set the stage for the 10K month expert business. So we've gone through, we said clarity of what? Your God-given purpose and assignment, who you are called to help, the premium problem you solve. Is that clear to everyone? That's the first step of the framework. Okay? Now, let me show you the power of clarity. Okay? The power of what? Clarity. Through one of my real clients here, Fiona. Fiona is a brilliant, gifted, purpose-driven woman who knew her expertise. She knew her message, but she did not have clarity of niche or the hair on fire problem that our clients have. That was the unfortunate part of things, right? And then she worked with me as a coach. And within a month of gaining clarity and building a structure, everything changed. Fiona went from confused to confident. From never charging to monetize, Clarity changed everything for her. In her first beta launch, she made over $1,500 in 1 week. Look at the screenshot here. So I asked her, can you tell me how much you made from your beta launch and in how many days? And she said, I made 1.5 in 1 week. This was a woman who had never charged for her expertise before. Clarity brought confidence. Confidence made her take the right actions, which produced income for her. And that is the power of what? Of step 1. Now, if you won't mind an extra 1.5 this week, just type I want in the chat. Talk to me. Type I want in the chat. Like it's free to want, right? Now, the second element of the premium experts monetization triangle is packaging. So after clarifying, you must package your solution into an offer. All right? Package your solution into an offer. Packaging turns your expertise into income. Packaging turns your clarity into confidence. This step alone can shift your entire business. This moved me from struggling to make $500, $2K a month in my expert business to over $10,000 a month 5 years ago. Now, in order to be a premium expert, you must package your expertise into 2 things, which are, number 1, your signature solution framework. This is your unique method of solving a problem for your client. It must not be publicly published or anything like that, but it must be intentionally designed to move your clients from point A to point B. That is their hell island to their heaven island. That's all. And then secondly, you must package your solution into a signature offer. This is a product that you will use to deliver the promised transformation to your ideal clients. That is your curriculum, the support, the resources you will give them. And listen, if you want people to pay you premium, you must design premium products that solve premium problems. So let me show you the power of packaging through another of my clients named Shakirat. Shakirat is a brilliant, hardworking, and talented educator based in Chicago, USA. She had clients, but not premium clients, not the clients who valued her expertise. And so she came to me ready for more. So we got really clear on who our ideal clients are, packaged her brilliance into a signature framework and offer, and we position her as a premium brand. And guess what? She began to attract premium clients, paying her 10x what she used to charge. See, she said, I just received a payment of 2K for coaching and consulting in a school. I know I have not executed all on BYB, but I know the strategies I have executed so far have worked. Thank you, Kotemi, for helping me know what I'm capable of charging. She said, I used to charge $200. Did you hear that? She used to charge $200. She 10x'd her fees from $200 to $2,000. The same woman, the same expertise, the same experience, but a different structure, different positioning. Clarity and packaging changed everything. So let me ask you a real question. What would change for you if this was your result in the next 30 days? I mean, you 10xing your fees because you now have structure in your business. This is not a special case, I must tell you. This is what happens when structure meets expertise. And by the way, everything I'm teaching you today is what I actually build with you inside a 3-day implementation experience I'll talk to you about in a moment. Okay? But for now, let's go on to step number 3. That is the third step the third angle in the MAT framework, which is your sales system, right? Step three is what? Your sales system. A sales system delivers repeatable and predictable income. Yes, it comprises of 4 elements, and it is the exact system that I have been running in my expert business for over 5 years now. I teach it and I also implement it. So let me walk you through these steps carefully. Step number 1 here is for you to attract. Okay? You want to attract people, then you want to engage them, and then invite them before you can convert them. So let me show you what this looks like in an actual system. Okay? Here you go. Here is your 10K a month system. It starts with you attracting your ideal clients online. So show up on channels where your target audience are, okay? And attract them to connect with them, followed by engaging with them via a live webinar like this one, with a call to action for them to attend or to book a call with you. Then on the call, you interview them. You do what? You interview them to see if they can work with you or not. And then finally, they are converted to your clients when they enroll. Okay? And this is the system that positions you for premium income. Feel free to do a screenshot. And we'll talk about how I can help you to structure your own system in a moment. But for now, I want you to see the power of a sales system at work. Meet Dr. Lulu, who is a pediatrician. She learned to package her expertise and her experience as a pediatrician to become a parenting coach. Following the MAT framework, she clarified the premium problem she could solve, and then she packaged a solution into a signature framework. And guess what? She closed 3 clients in 1 week at 1997 each. Look at the screenshots. She said, I signed my 3rd client this past weekend, Coach T. Then I said, I said, for real? Congratulations, from your webinar or where? And she said, yes, ma'am. I said, congratulations, more to come. At how much each? She said, at same 1997 each, both paid in full. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? That is the power of sales system. And again, full transparency, I actually designed your sales system with you in my 3-day implementation experience, okay, that I'll talk to you about in some minutes. But for now, here's another lady I want you to meet. Her name is Petra. So Petra was an experienced e-commerce coach. She had results, she had clients, but she had no sales system. And so she was charging $10 for her classes, which is nothing short of ridiculous. But the moment she set up her system, she reinvited the same people who she used to charge $10 for a $400 offer. And guess what? She sold out. See what she said here in the screenshot. She said, I went back to those, my WhatsApp groups I was doing almost free coaching for. Kotemi, can you believe I asked for 200K for Ecom Blueprint coaching and 4 persons paid? 14 persons paid. I mean, I have crushed January financial goal already. Now, 200K in her currency was approximately $400 when she shared this testimonial with me. She went from charging $10 as a coach to charging $400 and got 14 clients in 48 hours. That is $5,600 in 2 days. I want you to imagine how your life can change if you are able to bring in an extra 5K in the next 30 days. Tell me in the chat, what do you think would change for you? Just tell me, what do you think would change for you? What do you think would change for you? I want to know in the chat. Tell me, what do you think would change for you? Everything. Okay. Type 40x in the chat if you believe this is possible for you. You believe it's possible. Just type 40x. Now, I've shown you the monetization framework, and I'd like to address two common concerns that a lot of people have about the framework, which is, or they ask these two questions. Will the monetization framework work for me? Do I have what it takes to hit 10K a month as a coach or consultant? If this question bugs you, just type in the chat, I want to know. Type in the chat, I want to know. Type in the chat, I want to know. Okay, so we are going to use an AI tool to help us know. Okay, yes, she will help us know. So let's get right into it. Allow me to introduce to you a phenomenal AI tool I created called the Monetization Activation Readiness Diagnostics. It's going to ask you 10 questions for you to choose A, B, C, or D. And then based on your answers, it will give you your readiness score. This will take only less than 2 minutes, actually. Are you ready? I'll put the link in the chat for you right now. Okay, that's the link. Wealthybydesign hq.com/Mandy. That's her name. Okay. If you are there, so once you click on the link, it opens this page for you. And then when you are here, you click on Start My Diagnostic. It opens a form for you to fill. Okay, so fill your form and then submit. Once you submit, it will land you on ChatGPT. Like I said, have ChatGPT ready. So now you have GPT, right? Fantastic. So now Mandy is here. So once Mandy is here, just click on this Get Started. If you cannot see Get Started, just type Get Started in the chat. In the first thing you see, the first thing, just say Get Started, and that's it. And it would welcome you to the diagnostic. And this short diagnosis evaluates whether your knowledge, your experience, or expertise has the potential to become a premium coaching or consulting or advisory offer. You will answer 10 quick multiple choice questions. At the end, you will receive your premium monetization readiness score, your readiness level, your primary bottleneck, your recommended next step. Please choose the option that best describes your current situation. Let's begin. Question 1, depth of experience. Which best describes your level of expertise in the area you want to monetize? You can so you read the option and choose A, B, C, or D. So for me, I'm going to put A. That's it. And then it asks me question 2. So this is how it goes all the way to question 10. If you're in the GPT, just type I'm in the chat. If you're in the GPT by now, type I'm in. If you are having issues, use the link over and over again. The link is in the chat. I've put the link for you. Fill the form it will lead you to GPT. Okay, Joy is in. Okay, who else is in? So I'm going to give you 2 minutes to perform the task. Tenor is in. Fantastic. Again, the link is in the chats. It is wealthybydesign.hq.com/Mandy. Who else is in? So now I'm going to set 2 minutes timer for you to take this test. Who else is in? Tell me if you're in or if you're having issues going in. This AI tool would show you your readiness score. Like, how ready are you? Okay. Adele, are you in? Ike says I'm having issues. Okay, Ike, click on the link again. Fill the form again. And you should have ChatGPT on your phone already, like I told you to. Mary is in. Fantastic. Let's see. Who else is in? Carol, are you in or you don't use AI? Glory, are you in or you don't use AI? Graceful. I have grace. I have graceful. That's amazing. I love it. Grace and graceful. Oh, Adele is done. Okay, okay. Kiki, Keke. Is that Keke or Kiki? I'm not sure which one it is. Are you in? Nnedima, are you in? And Nnedima, I stopped seeing your messages. I thought you were even off the call. What happened? You got busy? Ike, do you have ChatGPT on your phone already? On your phone already? If you don't, you will have troubles. You must have an account with them. So what's the trouble you are having? When it redirects to the page, did you put get started in the chats? Tell me what's the trouble you are having exactly. Pam Brown, are you in? Inedima, are you in? Rauch, Manitoba, are you in? You click the link, but nothing happened. Okay, maybe you should copy the link then and take it to your browser. So the link is simple: www.wealthybydesignhq.com/Mandy. Okay. Oh, Rouch is done. Fantastic. So tell me in the chats, what numbers do you have? Sorry, what color do you have? Are you a green? Are you a yellow? Are you a red? Tell me in the chats. Most of you probably received green or yellow. That's exactly what I expected. So if you're green, you already have monetizable expertise. And the framework I shared with you will work for you. Absolutely. Okay? And if you are a yellow, you have potential. And the framework will definitely work for you. So both green and yellow experts succeed with the right structure. The only people who struggle are those who try to figure it out alone. So if you are a red, I want you to read the recommendation of the GPT. So it's possible you do not fill in enough expertise, or that area of your life is not really rich enough for you to charge premium for it. So you can check out other areas of your life and then you can see it. Okay? So today I have walked you through, you've learned the monetization activation framework, the triangle, aka the 10K a month framework. And number two, you have confirmed if you have the expertise and the experience for 10K month or not? So tell me, how has our time together been for you today? Has it been profitable? I mean, have you learned a thing or two in the last hour or so that we've been together? Maybe it was even the audit you did before you joined the class, or it was the framework, or it was the this AI tool you just did now. And now you're likely thinking, what next? Well, do you remember at the beginning of this class, I promised I will not leave you hanging? I said I will help you take action on what you'll be learning today. Well, your next step now is to build the entire system I have just walked you through today, because you may have clarity and understand the framework I have taught you today, but you need to know this. You cannot implement this framework alone, not effectively or at the level your results require. Your clarity needs guidance. Your execution needs structure. And listen, you cannot DIY your way to success. You cannot build a premium brand on freemium knowledge or freemium strategies. And there is a gap between what you now know and what you can actually execute. That gap is where a lot of experts get stuck for months and years, but we are not doing that anymore. Type no more DIY in the chats if you are done being stuck in the DIY circle. No more DIYs. So at this point, you've got two choices going forward. You can choose to keep doing it alone, do it yourself, continue to watch different videos on YouTube, get coached by ChatGPT, spend a lot of time trying to figure things out on your own. And I respect that. I wish you all the best. Alternatively, you can choose to do it together with me for 3 days at 2 hours per day. I mean, I could help you clarify your brand purpose, your ideal premium clients, identify the exact transformation solution you provide, create your framework, design your signature offer, design your sales system, all in 3 days. So let me ask you, if I had such an opportunity for you, would you take it? Yes or no? Would you take it? Would you take it? If you typed yes, then I have someone really amazing to share with you today. I have an amazing guest in the room, and I'm happy to bring her up today. Hello, Flo. Please unmute yourself, Flo. Hi.
Hello, Coach.
How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. I'm fine,
Uh,
thank you.
Awesome. So tell us, where are you watching? Where are you joining us from today?
I'm Kent in the UK.
Oh, Kent in the UK.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So tell me, when did you attend this masterclass that you're seeing right now?
Um, I I want to I want to last either last week or the week
The work
before.
before, yeah, I
I
think it
can't
was last
remember.
week actually. All
Okay,
right.
yeah.
So, and this last week, you were in the boot camp, the
I
monetization
was.
activation boot camp. And I remember you
Mhm.
were in the platinum ticket, right? So
Yes.
let's cut to the chase. What was your experience like? What were the things you got out of that 3-day boot camp?
Experience was lovely. Every evening with Coach T is a non-depressing evening, so absolutely lovely. Also from the old class, what I got, and I mean, it's something I don't think I could have got in 10 years watching ChatGPT or asking questions. I have got my clear, I've got clarity, I've got packaging, I've got the things the way that I want to sell the stuff as well. It is very, how do I exclusive, like you go deep into everything. Especially for VIP and platinum people, you allow time. There is no real time stuck, you can ask questions. The access to you on WhatsApp with the platinum is also great. The live coaching, I have, I mean, in the last week, I have a different mindset now.
Mm, amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. I really
You're welcome,
appreciate that.
coach.
And then I also want to ask you, what could have held you back from signing up? I mean, you were in the room, right? If I remember, you said your sister shared the ad, my
Shared,
ad
yeah,
with you.
yeah,
Okay. So she
yeah.
shared my ad with you, and then you felt, okay, I think I like this. And then you joined the class. But I want to know what could have stopped you
Okay.
from joining the boot camp, from paying for the boot camp?
Okay, the biggest thing is money. At the
Mm,
time, I didn't think, I mean, up until I had that, it's funny how things happen, but up until I joined the webinar, I didn't think it was sensible to put such big money for someone to tell you something you can find on Google. So the
mm,
first thing that could have held me back was money. And I think with the, well, not I think, with the webinar, I saw the potentials, and by God's grace, I bought into it even before telling anyone. Though I had to
mm,
collect the money from someone to pay, I bought into it before telling anyone. And then after I bought into it, I then told my sister that shared the app, and she was like, "That's stupid. Why would you pay for that?" And I'm like, okay. So again, that could have held me back. Money could have held me back. That could have, and also I finish work, I work 9 to 5. I finish work at 5 and go straight into this. So I would say time could have held me back if
mm,
I thought deep and said, it's only for 3 days. I will
mm.
persevere. And thank God I'm here.
Okay, so seeing what could have held you back,
Mhm.
if you had been held back by those legitimate reasons and given the results you now have, how would you have felt if you had allowed those things to hold you back?
Oh, honestly, I would have cried. I would, if God was able to say, right, look at this. This is the video of what you could have learned. Because what I've learned is not only useful for my consulting business, it
Mm,
is useful for other things I do. It is
wow.
useful for my purpose. It's helped me define who I am more.
Mm,
In a case where I'm thinking, oh, am I doing this right? This person is fighting me, this person is fighting me. Is it because I'm a bad person? But the clarity has helped me to understand that you're not a bad person. They're not bad people, but you're just not a good fit. And that is, it goes beyond the money I've paid, it goes beyond the business. It helps me on a personal level. Also,
wow.
hearing Coach Tammy talk, I mean, don't, I, there's nothing, I've never met Coach Tammy until last week when I joined the webinar, but hearing that talk, hearing her experience, feeling the personal touch and what she said and did, it's made me realize that if she can do it, I can do it.
Mm,
And in our cohort, it's not just me saying that. Everyone, I think everyone said a piece of what she said represented me.
mm.
And that is something that money cannot buy for me. And
Yeah.
it's very important. So I'm glad that I wasn't stopped.
Oh, awesome, awesome. So somebody is thinking, I'm not sure I want to sign up. What do you have to say to them?
Honestly, sign up. To be honest, as I said, you've got the business, I mean, the clarity, the openness, the honesty, the value you get is not just for your business. Even if you sign up and you think, I mean, I thought I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to help people with childhood trauma. But coming out, that wasn't it for me. There was something else that was more important. And I was able to find that. And also I remember that in our cohort, there was someone that said, I'm even already selling this, but doing these exercises, I see that that's not what I should be doing. It is an eye-opener, and it's something I would say nobody should miss. And just to top it up, I was telling Coach Temi that my sister, they said, why did you buy it? Immediately I make my first money, I'm putting that into the webinar
The
as well.
program.
So the program, thank you. So it's very, very important. I would say sign up.
Awesome. Yes, fantastic. Okay,
You're
so
welcome.
everyone you heard from Flo, thank you so much. And by the way, this was not rehearsed. I
No,
literally had the idea. I have never done this in my life to bring someone live into my webinar. I did not rehearse the session. I just said,
nope.
please, can you come and speak to somebody in the room? I said, oh yes, coach, I'll be happy to. And she did. And so I'm so grateful. Thank you for saying
You're
yes. Means
welcome.
a lot to me. Thank you so much.
You're
So, guys,
welcome,
if you
coach.
have any question for Flo, you may just ask her in the chat. Somebody says, yes, but 3 days is not enough. Okay, what do you have to say to that person?
Uh, 3 days is more than enough. I tell you everything I just told you, and hands on heart, I achieved in 3 days. Well, four
Hey.
days because of the 1 day onboarding, which
Okay,
was the
okay, the
Monday.
onboarding call.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. But the
So,
thing is that 3 days won't be enough if it's all information. But we do stuff. We have 4 GPTs, 4 AI tools we are using every day to help you get results. So that makes the 3 days more than enough, really. And
and
Flo, how was your AI experience, with the GPTs?
very, very, in fact, I had to write on there, I had to tick the good button and I write very accurate. It was good. And sorry, just before, I also like what you were saying, 3 days is enough for you to decide to either go deeper, which I am glad to say I am doing, or what you learn in 3 days, honestly, you can go with it if you want. But if you want to go deeper as well, there is that chance. But 3 days is enough to make you happy, like I am.
Oh, thank you so much, Flo. I
You're
really,
welcome.
really appreciate this conversation. Thank you.
You're
Okay, so
welcome.
someone says, is this beneficial for someone like me that have not really started a coaching business and got a red from the assessment because it shows I need to start from the beginning? Okay, I will take that question. Any question for Flo at all? None whatsoever. Okay, so based on that, I would unpin Flo. And Flo, I want to say thank you. May God honor you. Thank you
Amen.
so much. And He would be your present
Welcome.
help in the time of need. Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, coach. Take care. Bye, everyone.
Bye. All right. So that was a good one. It was unrehearsed. And so now somebody's asking, okay, can I have more information about the boot camp? And here you go. So if you are a green or yellow expert and you want to turn your expertise into a consistent premium income engine, allow me to introduce to you the Monetization Activation Bootcamp. This is an immersive 3-day experience where we work together step by step to design your 10K a month expert business. The next bootcamp is happening Tuesday to Thursday, 26th to 28th of May. 12 p.m. CST daily. That is, I believe, 6 p.m. UK time. The same time of this webinar, the same time, is the same time we meet every day. And you are free to take time off work, those 2 hours every day. You are free to. It happens online, okay? So you can join from any part of the world. Now, this is the most concentrated and monetization focused training you can experience online. This is one of the most, right? And here is everything you are getting when you join the bootcamp today. So you get 3 daily workshops. Day one, we talk about purpose, niche, and air on fire problem. Day two, we talk about signature offer and premium offer packaging. Sorry, signature framework and offer packaging. Day three, we talk about premium client attraction and conversion system. The value is $597 for those classes alone. The second thing you are getting is the Expert Clarity Blueprint. This is a one-page worksheet that helps you capture your premium expert identity. And then you get The third element is my proprietary AI tool, Penny. Penny is the purpose clarity architect, which will help you clarify your life purpose as an expert. So if you are multi-passionate, multi-potential, anything, Penny puts you together and gives you categorically what you should focus on. And then you get the fourth element, that is Prima. Prima is uh, the premium niche and air on fire clarity architect, which will help you to come up with your 10K month niche based on your current expertise, your background, your experience, and your skills. And then the fifth element you get is Sage. Sage is the wise one, right? She's the signature framework architect to a high-level monetization framework. Okay, we call this tool Sage, right? And she helps you to design your framework. And of course, we have Sigma. Yes, Sigma. Sigma is the signature offer architect, right? And the seventh thing you get is the bootcamp community in our Win or Win Academy School. This is where you will access the live sessions and interact with members of the bootcamp for the week of the bootcamp. And then as a huge bonus, you'll be added to our alumni group where you get to connect with people from past and future cohorts. This element alone is worth the price of admission because my brand only attracts premium visionaries that you will be happy to connect with. The value is simply priceless. Now, when we add everything together, the cash value of this 3-day bootcamp is over $1,300. But that's not all. See, attending this bootcamp is no longer about information. It's about who you are choosing to become. The woman who keeps figuring things out alone, or the woman who gets in the room and gets things done. And so I know some of you they're like me. You love VIP experiences everywhere you go. And you've heard from Flo talk about the VIP and the platinum experiences. Well, if that's you, you love VIP experiences, just type I'm VIP in the chats, because that's also me. I'm VIP. So in VIP, you get everything in the general session, the whole 7 elements. You get everything plus 5 extra things. Number 1, you will get 90-day replay access. Number 2, you will get daily VIP group coaching sessions 1 hour before the general session every day for the 3 days. And then you'll be in a private WhatsApp group with me where you can ask me questions, pick my brain on stuff and things like that. And then number 4, you have access to the live sessions via a private Zoom room. And then you will get the VIP signature system blueprints. This one helps you to capture all that you are learning, and then it's a worksheet that you will be able to capture your key clarity and the strategies that you would be implementing after the bootcamp. This VIP experience is valued at over $2,000, but you won't be paying anything close to this today, okay? And if you would like more access to me during the bootcamp in form of a one-on-one, right? Then the platinum, the platinum ticket is for you. So this is a VIP experience, small group of people. But if you want one-on-one access to me during the bootcamp, you want to be able to send me your assignments, send me your reviews, send me your tasks for me to review privately, then you are the platinum queen, okay? The premium queen. For all the premium people who are here, right, you get everything in the VIP plus 3 extra things, okay? Number 1, you get the private daily task review by me. Number 2, you will get a private 45-minute coaching call with me post bootcamp, which means after the bootcamp. And then you get an opportunity to be live during the coaching bootcamp, during the bootcamp itself. That means you get live coaching. You can ask me questions, you would unmute, turn on your videos, and you'll be getting coached live during the class. And this is a value of over $3,000. So one question I had battle, figuring out is how much is this, should this bootcamp be? What is a fair price? And I asked my team and they said, Coach, this bootcamp should not be less than $1,000. I forgot to ask Flo how much she thinks the bootcamp was worth. Oh, I forgot to ask her. But anyway, my team said it should be $1,000 because yes, it's worth it. The hours I will spend with you, submissions I will review, all those things. But guess what? Your investment today is not $1,000. It's not even 500. It's not even 100. Yes, I know. I'm happy to say that after today, this is the last time you will get this boot camp for this tiny, okay? So the fee for the entire 3-day experience to get the clarity, the framework, the messaging, everything that you are getting plus the bonuses is just $59. How much? $59. And this is a one-time fee, not monthly. So right now, I want you to click the link in the chats. Okay, it is wealthybydesignhq.com/bootcamp. Okay, /bootcamp. And you can sign up right now. Adele says 12 p.m. CST is 6 p.m. UK time. Yes, correct. It is. And sign up now. Now, somebody's asking, how about the VIP? Okay, Love said, are you sure there are no other fees? LOL. No, there are no other fees unless you want to be in the platinum or VIP ticket. So here are the 3 access options for you. You can be in the general room, okay, on our Academy on School, or you can join me on Zoom, and then you will get 90-day replay access, VIP group coaching sessions every day before the general session. I use my fresh energy for my VIP guys. You ask me questions, I'll teach you some things in the class besides the general sessions, okay? And then you will have private access to me on WhatsApp, in the WhatsApp group. You can ask me questions there. And then you can join me on Zoom room for the program. And this is going for $159. And then if you want private access to me, you want to be you want to send me messages privately to review your assignment, to review the daily tasks that we are giving you, then by all means, you should be in the platinum. Okay? Platinum ticket gives you private daily task review with me one-on-one. You send me your task via WhatsApp and I'll respond to you. And then you get private 45 minutes coaching call with me, right? And then that is post bootcamp. Then you get live coaching during the sessions. The price for this is $259, okay? Now you may be thinking, oh, the price is so low. I can't believe it. It's too good to be true. I know. At the risk of shooting myself in the leg, I promise you, okay? I did not put the pricing based on the value. No, not this boot camp, okay? This boot camp was priced based on accessibility. I just want more people to be able to access this boot camp. I honestly don't want money to be the only reason why you don't sign up for what can transform your life forever. Okay? So my reason for making it so cheap is so that you will be able to access it. I want everyone here who feels called to this next level of their transformation to have zero resistance stepping into this boot camp. So if your heart has been nudging you, if your spirit has been whispering, oh, this is for you, this is your coach, this is your time, if something inside you knows that this bootcamp is in alignment with what you've been praying for, then this is your sign to move. And if you're looking for another cheap training that you just watch and do nothing with, this is not for you, okay? This is for the woman who is done playing small and she's ready to build a real monetization system, okay? It's just $59 to step out of confusion into clarity, into execution, into momentum, okay? So use the link in the chat right now. The link is also on your screen. And once you've signed up, just type "I'm in the chat. Type "I'm in the chat. Type "I'm in the chat" once you are in. Okay, I'm going to go to the page and show you what that looks like, how to sign up. So this is the sales page. I see some questions in the chat. I will address you shortly. Give me a moment. So this is the page. Just click on this button, okay? And you will see the different ticket tiers, okay? There's general, there's VIP, there's platinum. All right, you can see that, right? And you can see what you will gain access to. Okay, 45 minutes one-on-one coaching, hot seat coaching session. You can see the difference, right? And then once you choose your ticket, once you know your ticket, just come here and put your name, your email address, and your phone number, and then select VIP or platinum. And I also recommend add the summary notes to your order here. The summary note is a summary, is a script, summary script of all I'll be teaching in the class. So that way, after the bootcamp, it will be emailed to you as a PDF, and you'll be able to read it and go through the content again. Okay? So I recommend you add it to your cart here, because this is the cheapest it would be. After now, the price goes up. Okay? The price goes up after here. All right, so add the summary notes to your order, and then put in your card details, okay? Your card, the expiry date. You can choose to pay with Google Pay, Klarna, Afterpay, and all of that. There are several payment options you can go for, okay? So just fill in your name, email, and phone number. You can choose the bootcamp, the VIP, or the platinum. And then you can also add the summary notes to your order. Okay, after this place, you'll be paying way more for it, because it contains the scripts, the bootcamp script itself. It's like the bootcamp, but now in a book form, which you are able to read at your own time for just $29. All right, so that's it. Now let me see if there are any questions. Somebody is talking about time zone. I think I saw something about time zone. Okay. Let me see. Let me play this video for you to handle this time zone question. Okay. And I hope my audio, is being shared. Let me see. Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Baby Tola, I am a personality disorder coach. I help individuals with low self-esteem and personality disorder to overcome their fears and limitations so that they can live an impactful and purposeful life. Before I attended the workshop, I was not clear on how to go about my coaching business. I know I carry value, I know I have what it takes to be a coach in that line of business, but I wasn't just sure and clear how to go into the system, what steps to take, what are the processes. There was no clarity on that. So when I saw the workshop flyer on a friend's Facebook page, I decided to give it a try and see what it has for me. Lo and behold, I got more than I bargained for. It was a revealing moment for me within those 3 days of workshop. It was indeed fantastic. This coaching part of me has now been finally actualized, and I quite believe it's just the beginning, because each day when I reflect on those sessions, I get more clarity on how to go about the processes. So talking about the mindset session, it was a mind-blowing one indeed. It was a time of reflection and overcoming overcoming your limitations. The sessions with the guests were time of revelation. They were time you think that if these people can do it, yes, I can do it. Coach Temi's session was a late session for me. She ignites fire. Despite the fact that I have to wake up 6 a.m. my time.
Do you hear that? 6 a.m. her time. So she's not even close to our time zone at all. 6 a.m. her time.
I was always looking forward to that time because I get fired up. I get inspired by her sessions. I want to say thank you to Coach Temi for being a coach that bears it all out. She doesn't hold back anything from you as long as you are in a tribe. It was indeed all I wanted. I would like to encourage anyone who is still in doubt whether to attend the workshop to leave all forms of doubt. No matter how little it is, just drop it behind and make up your mind to attend this next session, because it's going to be a time where you get clarity, and even if you've had clarity, you're going to get more depth and insight into what you do, because the time with her, it's an experience you don't want to miss. I'm quite sure you will come back to say thank you to me and to Coach Temi, because for me, I have not even recovered from that workshop. I want to say thank you to the Win or Win team for making this workshop a success.
All right. Let me see, what questions do I have in the chat? Someone says, this time does not work for my time zone. What options do I have? Oyebola, come in on the VIP or the platinum ticket. That way you have replay access for 90 days. Okay, that's the option you have. Another option is you can just take out the time. Take out the time. Somebody was saying that, oh, Kotemi, encourage people to take out the time, because you will never have time. You are busy people. We are all busy, right? Take out the time from work. Ask them to excuse you for those 2 hours or 3 hours every day. If you're in VIP, take out those times and invest in yourself. Okay? I know you will lose money, but trust me, what you will gain will be more than the money you missed out of earning. Okay? Or just better still, do the replays. Once you get home that evening, have dinner, lock yourself up in the room, and begin to binge watch the replays live immediately in that class. During the boot camp, catch the replays immediately. Okay, good. I believe I've handled the question about time. Okay. Okay. Rao says that, is it beneficial for someone like me that have not really started to coaching business and got a red from the assessment, because it shows I need to start from the beginning? So there was somebody in the class last week, Saturday, and they also got a red, Henriette. And for some reasons, she joined the boot camp. And I was asking her, why did you join the boot camp? Like, why? She said she just felt a strong leading in her spirit to join the boot camp. And it's one of the best experiences she has ever had. In fact, she sent me a text message this morning, and it was heartwarming for me. She said she's so happy she made the investment. But the reason why I say people who are in red should not join is because sometimes many of them are unable to maximize the content they get from the bootcamp because they don't have the experience, they don't have the expertise yet. So they can't use that information immediately. It's just hanging somewhere until they get more experience. That's the reason why I discourage people who score red, who are low in experience and expertise, to not sign up. But if you feel led to, by all means, come in. And yes, I guess that should help you. Let's play this video from Lady Helen.
Oluwati Shemilore Njoku. I'm also known as Lady Helen of Helen's Corner, the world's most sought-after talentpreneurship coach. I just attended the last workshop organized by Coach Temi Ajibewa, and it was simply phenomenal. It is one of the best, if not the best, workshops I have attended in my entire life. I gained a lot of clarity. I was clear as to what to do to change some certain things that are not making my business work very well for me. You would learn in that workshop how to reset your mindset. You will gain clarity with your message. What message do you want to send out there? Why is it that you want to become a coach? What is it that you want to help people solve? How are you going to go about that? These and many more you will learn at the workshop. One thing that I took away from that workshop is this: don't hold back. Whatever it is that you need to do it now. But go with the guidance of someone who has done it, who is doing it, and who is getting results. Coach Temi Ajibewa is the person to help you go from point A to point B, from passion to profit. You help you gain clarity in what it is that you need to do. Listen, she is electrifying.
Tell them.
She is passionate.
Yes.
She knows her onions when it comes to the coaching business. And why wouldn't you want to be with someone who would make you love being in the classroom again? She is simply phenomenal. So again, I want to encourage anyone who is out there that is looking to start a business doing what it is that they love, start a business coaching people based on their experiences, their areas of expertise, their talents and their skills. Get in touch with Coach Temi. She will deliver you from that point of not knowing how to go about it to the point of hooray! I got this. Again, I want to encourage you to sign up for the workshop. It's coming up at a phenomenal price. Listen, you will not get that price for the quality of content that you are going to learn anywhere else. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. That's my testimonial, and I am sticking to it.
All right. Okay. Awesome. Let's see. Now, once you're in, just type "I'm in" the chat so I can celebrate you. I want to celebrate every single person on this call who is signing up for the boot camp. I want to celebrate you. Okay, so if you're here, if you're live, I want to celebrate you. I want to celebrate you. Okay, tell me in the chats if you can, once you're in. Okay, once you're in, just say, "Hey, I'm in," so I can now I want to remove every single excuse that could stand between you and the clarity you've been praying for. So I created something very simple and honest for you. It's called the Love It or Leave It guarantee. So here's how it works. Attend day 1 of the bootcamp. If you don't feel it was worth far more than $59, feel free to ask for a refund and it will be processed. No questions asked. But you must show up. That's it. You must show up. Okay? You must experience the teaching, do the exercises, ask questions, and if you don't feel in your spirit, in your mind, or in your body that what you received on day 1 is worth far more than $59, then feel free to ask for a refund and it will be processed on day 1. So you have nothing to lose and you have clarity to gain, because I'm not interested in trapping anyone. I'm a believer and I pray daily that God will send the people I can really help to me. I send my angels to work every day to bring me my ideal clients. So I believe those who come into my coaching have been ordained to get help from me. So with this guarantee, you have nothing to lose. So step in and trust yourself. Yes, so because speed is one of my core values, I love to reward fast action takers. And this means for those of you who join the bootcamp live on this call, you are getting an amazing bonus from me for free. This bonus is worth over $499 in value. It is the You Read My Mind Target Audience Research AI prompt. This is one of the best tools I've ever created in my life. Before now, you could only access this tool if you were enrolled in my signature coaching program, which is $10,000. But for those of you who are fast, that means you are fast action takers, you'll be getting this $499 value in AI tool for absolutely free. Okay, it's a worksheet. It's about 6 pages of AI prompts that you will feed into your ChatGPT and it will give you your dream clients. You will be so happy you got it. Okay, so the bonus brings the program, the value to over $1,889. And so I want you to imagine 30 days from today, you wake up with clarity, real clarity. You know exactly who you help and what problem you solve. You have a simple, powerful signature framework that shows your value instantly. And you finally have a premium offer that feels aligned, feels doable, feels exciting. And your messaging finally attracts people who say, this is exactly what I need. And you feel confident showing up as a go-to expert in your industry. And you have a simple, proven path to your first 3 to first client without hustling or posting daily on social media. Imagine that you are no longer confused, overwhelmed, or invisible. And for the first time in a long time, your brilliance and your income are finally aligned with each other. Wouldn't that be great? That's exactly the transformation working through all the steps in the math framework can unlock for you in days. Okay, in 3 days. And so, on that note, I want to say, if you're a visionary woman and you're a man and you are really good at what you do, you are ready to stop hiding, you are ready to make a lot of money, you are ready to put in the work required, ready to impact the world with your message, you feel an urgent sense to accomplish your goals, you are done being a hustler and you want to become a designer, right? And you're ready for massive results. And then very importantly, you are humble enough. You are humble enough to ask for help. Then you have the next 14 minutes and 16 seconds to sign up for this bootcamp in order for you to qualify for the fast action bonus and to also qualify for the current discount. Okay. Once you are in, please type "I'm in the chat. Type "I'm in the chat. Type "I'm in the chat once you are in. Okay, I see you are in, Bola. Welcome, welcome, Bola. Bola just went all the way to platinum. Fantastic. Now, if you plan to sign up later, I can't guarantee that this price will still exist tomorrow. I'm sorry, I just can't guarantee that this price will still exist tomorrow. It is what it is, okay? So if you're seeing this price now, definitely you should lock down your spots now. You should lock down your spots now because after now, the price would likely go up. And if you are having issues signing up, please let me know what issue you are having. So the boot camp is 26, 28, right? Yes, yes. Oyebola, I celebrate you. Welcome. Manitoba says, I'm in. Raul, can you please confirm that you've paid? I see you say you are in, but I don't see your payments just yet. Okay. What's your email address, Raul? So I would know this person's name is not showing, but the email address is here. Please, when you are signing up, kindly put your full name. So, okay, Manitoba, yes, it's you. Ponwa, yes, it's you. Welcome, 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 Ponwa. I celebrate you. Welcome. I'm so grateful. Your name is Peace. So what's with the Raoul and then the Manitoba? What's with that? Okay, Peace. Welcome. Welcome. Good to have you, Peace. Who else says I'm in? I've not seen you in. Oh, your ministry is in Manitoba. Oh, that's in Canada, right? Okay, in Canada, fantastic. Oh, awesome. Welcome, peace. Okay, I celebrate you. I celebrate you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Do I have any questions? If you're struggling to sign up, please let me know what the struggle is so I can support you. Let's listen to this voice, this testimonial again from one of our past participants.
My name is Oluchi Madrid. Over the years, I've worked as a talent development coach, impacting and influencing life positively. But one thing seemed to be missing. For you to maintain a balanced life, you're supposed to be gaining three things: impacting and influencing life positively, and at the same time, generating income from your passion. Meeting Coach Temi Ajebawe was like divine orchestration. I call it divine orchestration because on that fateful afternoon, I was just scrolling through my Facebook feed and her advert popped up. From reading, my instinct told me, hit the button, and it took me to her landing page. I watched her video. It was as if a dot has been crossed already. So I decided to apply for the workshop. I applied for the workshop, and during the workshop, it was just as if Temi was talking to me. And the first question I asked her was, where have you been all this while? That I had to look for you for so long a time. If you understand what it means, influencing life, impacting life positively, but not generating income from that same thing that makes you happy, then you will understand the exact point I was before I met Temi. I was kind of stagnant there for over a decade. You know, when you are doing something and at the same time you are still looking for something to generate income for you, but ordinarily you are supposed to earn from this same thing you are doing. Coach Temi was able to help me pull through on this to generate income from what I am doing. Coach Temi has been able to give me a tool and a sense of organization, a sense of direction on how to monetize my passion. It's no longer a case of influencing and impacting lives alone without generating income from that same thing that makes me happy. So I'm more organized now. I'm not scattered. I'm not looking for how to generate income from other things. I recommend this workshop to everybody that wants to be focused, whether you're a business person or you are still in your paid job, but you want to launch that thing that makes you happy. Everybody needs that workshop. Why I say so is that everybody has a passion, everybody has a talent, everybody has a purpose. In the workshop, you'll be able to discover exactly what your purpose is. Not only that, the workshop will help you to niche down properly. If there is anything I count as blessing, meeting Coach Temi Ajebawe is one of them.
All right, all right, all right. Okay. If you're trying to come in and you have some other questions, Adele is saying, can one upgrade at a later date from the basic package to VIP, as the issue is about the dates for me? Yes, you can upgrade later. Absolutely, yes. You can upgrade later. But also, it's best if you can come in now at that ticket price. So that way you lock down the current discount price, because the prices now are discounted. So later on when you are upgrading, I cannot guarantee that the ticket will still be at this current discount price. Okay. It's not working. So just scroll down a little bit. So once you click on general button, it brings you down here. Okay, it should bring you down here, Joy, and then fill in your name, details, and then the general ticket is here already. You can click on VIP to go on VIP, or click on Platinum to be on Platinum, and then please remember to add the summary notes. That way you have a summary of all the class and everything to read beyond just watching. You'll be able to read the course, the class content. Okay, and then that's it. Joy, I hope that is clear for you now. The form to fill is just right below the general. So once you click on general access, it brings you here. You click on VIP, it brings you here. You click on platinum, it brings you to the same place for you to just fill in your details. Okay, fill in your details. Let's see if we have any more questions for the time we have. Let's see, we have just about 7 more minutes. Now, if you are not yet in, I'm curious to know what is holding you back. Glory, Carol, Ike, Adele, what's holding you back? I'm curious to know, why are you not in yet? What's holding you back? Let me see. Okay, you are filling the form now. Fantastic, Joy. Okay, I'm happy to know that. So we'll chill for you just a little bit more. And then if you have any more questions, please go ahead and ask. if you are asking, oh, what will I gain in 3 days? Okay. Day 1, we will clarify your niche and your hair on fire problem. Okay. That's it. That's day 1. Okay. What you achieve in 3 days. All right. So if you're here and you're like, you don't know the exact problem you solve, you need help knowing who to target, day 1 is for you. And by the end of day 2, you will have a named 3 to 5 step signature framework and a draft of your premium offer. Okay. By the end of day 3, you design your premium client attraction and conversion system. Okay. All right. And then in all, you will walk away with a monetizable expertise, a structured monetizable expert business. This is exactly what you are getting in those 3 days. I think I see a question in the chat. Thank you, very insightful. Hope to be a part of the bootcamp. I have to leave now. Okay. Okay, that's fine, Adele. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, Ike says, I've put in the information. I'm in now. Okay, let's see somebody else who is in, and let's confirm you are in. Please go to your email right now and go and confirm that you got the onboarding call. I did not mention any coupon code on this class. There is no coupon code. The price on that page is the price I promoted in this class. So there's no coupon code to fill in, okay? Ike, you are in. Welcome, welcome. I celebrate you. Welcome. Welcome, Ike. Welcome. This is so good. Ike, are you a guy or a girl? So I had a lady in my class this last boot camp. Her name was Ifechukudi. And for some reason, I was thinking that she was a guy. She said, no, I'm a woman. I'm like, oh, sorry. Okay. Ike, are you a guy or Ike? Hey, it's Ike Oluwapoda. You're a girl. Definitely a girl. Okay. Awesome. All right. I was saying Ike. Okay, Carol says she's in. Okay, let me confirm you are in. Carol, welcome. Yes, you are in. Welcome, 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 Carol. Welcome, you are in. Please go and check your email, check your spam. That guy, spam. You can go and check your spam because it's maybe it's the first time I was sending an email to you. Check your spam, open the email now, and go and check your check for your dashboard. Okay, go and check for your dashboard. All right, fantastic. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, let's see. Any more questions for me? Carol says she's in. So yes, let me confirm that Carol is in. Yeah, Carol is in. Okay, Carol is in. Welcome, Carol. I saw that you got the summary notes. Great decision. Great decision for that. So I think we have just about 2 more minutes for us to wrap up the fast action bonuses. If you are having issues, please let me know the issues you are having so I can help you with that. I may be thinking, oh, how is this bootcamp different? Well, I tell you, you may have bought courses in the past before, or you may have watched trainings that left you with more information than transformation. This is not it, okay? My work at the bootcamp is not about dumping more content on you. No, it's about giving you a structure, a framework, support. That way you can implement and move, okay? The bootcamp is not watch me teach you. No. It is build with me. That's the difference. And you'll be thinking, oh, I don't have time for this. I know, you are right. Your life is busy with many deadlines. But let me ask you, when was the last time you had time? When was the last time you had time? And because My average client is typically busy. This bootcamp was designed exactly for you. Oh, yes. This bootcamp was designed for you. So 2 hours, 2-hour session every day for 3 days. All the sessions are 2 hours or less. And listen, everything you want in life is uphill. It will never be convenient. It will not be comfortable. You cannot say, oh, it should happen on weekdays. It happen on weekend. No, it happens on weekdays. You squeeze yourself to come and do the stuff. It will never be at your convenience. Look at the time you went to school, did your masters, did your programs, even getting married, raising children, being pregnant. It is never easy. Never, never convenient. So don't say, oh, the time is awkward. Catch the replay. Catch the replay. Because it's better for you to have the content than to still be in that floating energy you are in. You may say, oh, I'm a beginner. Will this work for you? Yes, it will work for you. Okay. But it will not work for the person who wants to stay in theory and not implement, However, if you show up, you ask questions, I can confidently say that this will work for you. Like this lady here, she's a beginner. She said, Coach Semi, you are an asset and an answered prayer. You said you pray for all your clients, and I believe you. Based on the clarity I received from this bootcamp, you specifically nailed the how question that most coaches who are just launching their businesses have been looking for. God bless you. So I nailed the how, no stories, okay? So you should join now because your next season requires clarity, your assignment requires structure, your purpose requires obedience, and delayed obedience is still disobedience. As you are delaying, you are disobeying. As you are delaying, you are losing money. Okay? So if your spirit is saying yes, please honor that yes. And if you leave this room without taking action, chances are nothing changes for you in the next 30 days, the next 3 months, the next 6 months. Okay? Somebody is asking, is there post-program support? Yes, there is a post-program support available. For those who want deeper support, you want deeper implementation coaching with me, you want accountability to monetize your expertise consistently, yes, that is my 3 months Monetize coaching program. But this bootcamp is the right foundation before you join my coaching. You can't join my coaching if you have not taken the bootcamp content. Okay, so if you want coaching with me, one-on-one access, fantastic, I'm honored. You can't get those if you've not gone through the bootcamp, because this is where we build the foundation for me to begin to coach you on. All right, and we have testimonials to last us for a lifetime. Olawumi here says, many thanks, Coach Dr. Temi, for your time, words of encouragement and assurance. Meeting you has been a blessing. I must confess that this bootcamp was worth more. May the Lord replenish your intelligence, wishing you every blessing. Osan said, the result that I got was so eye-opening. It showed me things I never knew and things I have been doing and getting paid next nothing. God bless you, Coach Temi. I've followed you for as long as almost forever, but just getting around to signing up, I guess it's God's time. Thank you so much. The bootcamp was simply priceless. Good morning, Coach Temi. Thank you so much for pouring out yourself and making a huge impact in transforming lives. The bootcamp was a blast. Even in my sleep, I was still hearing your voice. God bless you. All right. This bootcamp is not another challenge. It's not a webinar replay. It's not a course you forget, you buy, you forget. No, it's live, it's practical, it's hands-on, it's done with you. And if for any good reason you are sure you can't make it live, please don't shortchange yourself. Just get on the VIP. That way you can join us live. You can also catch the replay for 90 days, 3 months after the program. You are paying for implementation, not just for content, okay? And then so you go ahead and You can use the link in the chat. Okay. Use the link in the chat to sign up. It is wealthybydesignhq.com/bootcamp, and it's just $59. Let me see those else who are in. Ike says, where do I find the summary notes? They can't give you summary notes yet. Summary notes is emailed to you after the boot camp. We can't give you the summary now. Come on. He said, I don't see dashboard. Okay, Ike, go to that welcome email. There is a button that says, it says, click here. When you click on it, it will lead you to a page. That page is your dashboard. Okay, it's not accepting your Amex card. It says to make sure you put all your details. Okay, are you sure you put in your Joy? Put in your name, your email, and your phone number. Did you put that, Joy? Please do that before you now select the ticket you want to buy. And then before you now add the summary notes by clicking it, and then you now come down to put in your card details. And then please, your zip code. This zip code is very important. Use your zip code. Choose your country. I think you say you're in Canada, right? I think UK. Choose your country and then put your zip code. Very, very important. So it must be that you do not put in your full details here, or that you do not put in your zip code. Those two things are typically the issues, the country and the zip code. I think on that note, I have taken care of all the questions. Are there any more questions, any more persons who needs to come in and they are not yet in? I can give you like 1 more minute to join us. Let's see, maybe 1 more minute to join us. And while I wait, I can actually play this audio for us.
Hi, I am Mrs. Onyinyeronji. I am a certified marriage mentor and coach. And I want to talk about my experience at the just concluded workshop with Coach Temi Ajibewa. Before signing up for that workshop, I struggled so much with launching my coaching business online, basically. I had recorded a lot of success offline. I have clients offline, but bringing it to the online space was a real struggle for me. So I decided to sign up for this course. When I saw the adverts, I decided to sign up for it because I knew this is what I need to be able to launch my business online. And when I enrolled, even though I already knew that I was doing well, even though I had results, I've recorded results offline, I still had a lot of mental blocks holding me back. And I didn't have clarity of exactly what I should be doing per time. I was actually looking for who to go to with all my questions so I can move forward from where I was to where I want to be. So signing up for this coaching program, I got a lot of results. Trust me, I got serious results. First of all, I overcame all these mental blocks holding me back. There was a session where Coach Temi talked about crushing all your limiting beliefs. I think the session was about mindset hacks that you need to ace your coaching career. And it was a beautiful session. The session was full of fire, right? It literally stripped me of all the blocks, all the fears, everything left. I knew exactly what I needed to be doing. I was able to be clear on my client avatar, and it was an interesting and transformative experience. I became very bold, I became courageous, I became fearless. Fearless to the point that I now know that I deserve to be paid. I deserve to be paid very well for my talent, for my gifts. So overall experience, it was mind-blowing. It was transformational. It was impactful. It was totally worth the money. Plus all the other bonuses we didn't even see in the advert. But we came into the workshop and she kept dishing out value. The environment she created was so conducive for learning. It was just amazing. The assignment tasked me so much. It opened my mind to a lot of things. I gained a lot of clarity. So to anybody considering signing up for this course, I just have to tell you, go ahead and sign up. If you know you have a gift, if you know you are here for impact, and you're wondering, you're still not clear on how to go about it, on the exact steps you need to take. See, Coach Temi is the person you need. Trust me on this one. Coach Temi is that coach that will help you gain clarity, help you.
Okay, all right. Let's see. I think that's about it. Is any Joy, are you still having troubles signing up, Joy? Is it still giving you issues about the data? Say about your details. Joy, are you still on this call? I think we were chilling for you. What's the issue now? Did you fill in all the forms? Did you fill in your name, your email, your phone number? Yes, what? Yes, you are in, or yes, you are good. Yes, what? Can you see my screen? Did you fill in? Yes, you did. Oh, okay. You filled in all those details, and then you chose your country. You filled in your card number. Are you paying with your card? Yeah, your card. Yeah. It's still showing red. Okay, you know what? Reload the page. So go to the page again. So this is the link. Let me put the link in the chat for you again. Bootcamp. Yeah. So go to the page afresh, and then click on any of the buttons on the page, and then come down to this segment again to come and sign up. Okay. Yes. Let's do that. And you better come in for platinum. With this way, I'm holding my time and holding everybody. You better come in for platinum. And please remember to add the summary notes to your order, okay? So you can get it for the cheapest price right now. So we are chilling for Joy. And let me see if there are any questions between now and then. Let me see. Okay, we've got tons of testimonials, as you will see on that page. Ruth said, "You are a prayer answered. I prayed and asked God to connect me with my destiny helpers, and boom, you appeared." As a newbie, I was at a stage where I was seeking direction. I kept buying courses upon courses. The more I buy, the more confused I get. But being in this workshop has brought so much clarity and direction. Now, I'm very sure of succeeding. I'm so full of faith. I can now see a bright light ahead. The program was so transformational and enlightening. You have electrified and fired me up. I'm ready to take off. Thank you for being a blessing and part of my success story. Amazing. Amazing. Gloria said it was electrifying. I think it was the Holy Spirit who guided me to your sponsored post and pressed on me till I registered for the workshop. It has been so mind-blowing and just what I needed to start my online coaching program. Thank you so much, Kotemi. You are amazing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so that's it, everyone. Joy, we're going to give you 1 more minute. You should be in by now, Joy. You should be in by now. Okay, let's see. Any more questions? If not, I want to say thank you for those of you who stayed with me till this very moment. I celebrate you. I see Ike is still here, Caro is here, Oyebola is here, Manitoba is here. Okay, thank you. No, Peace, that's your name. Peace is here. So please go ahead, check your emails. Have you seen your dashboard? I think Ike was asking earlier. Have you seen your dashboard? Please confirm that you've now seen your dashboard. Okay. Please confirm that you've now seen your dashboard. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. It's been so beautiful being here today. I celebrate you. I look forward to seeing you at the boot camp. God bless you so much. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much.